Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square, at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, where we reported yesterday that the two cases filed on Thanksgiving by victims of Jeffrey Epstein, the global pedophile, connected to the UN. Check out Inner City Press. They took his money, and Ghislaine's. The cases filed by Epstein victims against Deutsche Bank and JP Morgan have now been consolidated and put before Judge Rakoff, deemed to be related to a previous case filed with Judge Rakoff, or assigned to Judge Rakoff, against Deutsche Bank and some other banks for Epstein-related material. So we're going to follow it. December 5th, we'll be there. Also, in the Julian Assange case, or let's call it the case by people that visited Assange at the Ecuadorian embassy in London and were spied on, they say they filed the case, nothing until February, but UC Global has come in yesterday with a denial full of typos. We wrote about it, Inner City Press. You can figure it out. We also covered this crypto guy, Stevanovic, who we were covering his civil trial when he was charged criminally. He's saying he has a lot of mental problems. He pled guilty. His sentencing should be interesting. We'll be there. In the United Nations, from which Inner City Press is banned by Antonio Guterres for asking about his finances, there's no First Amendment. The First Amendment stops on First Avenue. The UN Security Council has been under Ghana, not a very impressive presidency, full of censorship, mediocrity, and failure. Incoming is India, world's largest democracy. We're writing to them today to see if we can get a reversal of the policy of banning the press. Let's see. But let's turn to the sports section of today's vlog, in which the U.S. beat Iran 1-0 to make it to the round of 16, probably to play the Netherlands. It's going to be tough, not impossible. Also, Senegal made it through. Could Ghana make it through? Sub-Saharan African teams making it through. It's a good thing. Now, since we're here in Lower Manhattan, it's worth saying, Eric Adams is going to Qatar. I was a bit, given that they killed 6,000 migrant workers, it seems like there'd be pushback, and I think he knew there'd be pushback, so he said publicly he's doing on his own dime. Now, that might be a Qatari dime, but Guterres didn't even answer questions. He snuck in and out of Qatar, didn't say a single thing about human rights, basically just shot a promotional video for blood-splattered emirs. To be continued.